So last time out, Grimsby Town got a new owner, and the mystery man, well, it was me. I have took over my boyhood club and kept David Artell in charge as manager. But of course, if you have seen the last episode, he said he wanted to spend money after humiliation, as it was an up and down month, but we haven't won in 3 games, so changes have to be made today. So yes, we will be spending money, but we've also got to be aware of the contract situation here at Grimsby Town. Denver Hume, Harry Clifton, Ainley and Green will all expire, so we'll need some money if we want to keep them. Now I went of course and spoke to David Artell, asking him, do we sign contracts immediately to the players? And he said no, because he's got other ideas. He's got free agents in mind that he's put on the shortlist. And these are as follows. We've got Grieve, a New Zealand striker, Piotrowski, and Marco Pasalic. I believe he's actually had some games at Borussia Dortmund. Bringing him to Grimsby would be some achievement. I might entertain the idea. So we've got a Bristol Street Motors game in the meantime. Put in a couple of youngsters in, and we do get a 2-2. Hey, a chance for a trophy is chance for a trophy, as his reply to the message, and only wants 6 grand. That could be huge. I can only get 1, really, so I am going to reject Grieve. I'm going to get Pasalic. What a signing. Of course he's keeping the number 7 shirt. This is big. This is very big. A statement of intent. I know he's a free signing, but a Croatian player coming to rip it up in League 2. Cannot wait to see how he does. We'll leave it to the manager to welcome him, but he's got to be on a right wing plan. We need him to fit our team, as he'll start on the bench for the first game though. Not rushing him straight in, as these are the Mariners, hoping to better the Barrow result. As I didn't even check who we play, it is Swindon. Okay, Mariners, just don't get beat 3-0. We need to get better if we are to reach the playoffs, which Artell needs to, as Wolf, here he goes, a shot straight away. Was hoping for a penalty there, but nothing actually given. Green into Smith. A good little bit of passing. Wolf with the ball again. Always in good positions. Into Callum Ainley. That has hit a hand. And a penalty kick, Mariners. It's going to give it to Harry Clifton. I am changing that. We've got to give it Danny Rose. The striker who I'm trusting to score a lot of goals this season. Hits the crossbar. Oh, great. He's missed it. Still will continue to dominate, though. Harvey Rogers gets across into Smith. Now Kieran Green drilled the ball through onto Matty Wolf, who plays a ball through to Danny Rose. He's missed again. This is really un-Rose-like. He needs to be better than he has been, as Vernon, probably one of our faster players in the team. This should be a goal, though. Back into Charles Vernon. He doesn't know what to do. He almost got the pass across. Just isn't happening, is it? I'm going to try a short corner here. Clifton into Vernon. Clifton to whip the ball in, back post, it's into Danny Rose, and that is the goal we needed from our main man. Get in there, Danny, that is just what we needed. 1-0 to the Mariners, half-time is here, and you know what, we are winning, so I am going to make that change. Pasalic comes on for his Grimsby Town debut. Can't wait to see how he does. Of course, he's not trained in that position yet. I've also put Curtis Thompson on. We need his goal scoring from the midfield. Oh, but we've been caught out. And now Swindon pushing forward. They've not been in this game. Don't let them score here. Good block from Curtis, and we need to try and attack. Vernon just overrun it, but it's into Kieran Green, and I see Pasalic making a move. He needs to make a better move. He's one of the best players in this division, and he doesn't get on the ball. Having a tricky debut, really, which I didn't really expect from him, as Malarkey. Oh, my days. He almost didn't get the ball, but it is Toby Malarkey. He's trying to run through, and if we're not careful, we are going to bottle this game. They've not had many chances, but it only takes one like this. Hepburn Murphy scores for Swindon. That is poor, Mariners. That is so poor. Drinnan, do not let them win. We should be winning this game, as it's them who look like winning it. Can we get across to Kane? Jake Kane has won the game for Swindon. Okay, so not the Pasalic debut we wanted, not the game we wanted, a second half collapse. And I am still trusting in the manager, David Artell, but if it's another performance like that one, he could be on a fine line. Anyway, back to basics, and we're checking the academy. We've got Nathan John in here, who is only 15 still, as Artell has ticked off one of his 66 rated players. He needs 3 of them, but Paslick counts for 1. And I'm checking the academy because, well, he needs to get academy players as well as those, as we've got 3 that actually got loan deals. Jacob Bell to Drogheda, Cameron Gardner to Wimbledon, and Dexter Holland to Notts County, who we face next. And Pasalic starts this game. He had to, really, didn't he? A Notts County side that will be no brush over. Had a bit of a struggle IRL, and no struggle here, because they've got a first-minute penalty. We are doing the highlights, and come on, Thomas Holy, use your frame. He saves the penalty from Macaulay Longstaff. Oh my days, and this isn't fair. How have they got another penalty? Holly, again, please save it. He's going the other way. Oh my God, he's amazing. We have signed the best goalkeeper. It just really tells you that height makes heroes. But do you know what would make better heroes? Another short corner goal. If Danny Rose is in there, Clifton will find him. It's gone to the back post, and that is a completely free header. Campbell keeping it alive. We need to score here. It is Paslick trying his luck, and Baldwin with the block. But we've still got chances here, and it's actually County with a chance. It's off the crossbar, and Cledwin Scott. Saved by Thomas Holy, as this looks like our last chance. Harry Clifton puts it through the middle to Wilson. Still will carry on, and it's Kieran Green's footwork. Keeping the ball alive. Come on, just keep this ball. Harry Clifton into Green. Clifton's made a good run off. It's Harry Clifton through the middle. He scored at County IRL, and that pass, you know, just didn't work out, but the ball is still alive, and it's Matty Wolf who spins, and it is a last-minute goal at Meadow Lane. Our signing from Barnsley, our 2 CDMs linking up in the last minute to give the Mariners 3 points. Get in there, lads. That is a big, big victory. Still, though, you can see the league isn't going well for us. 15th position, but Stockport and Wrexham are down here. They did get promoted IRL. Still in this division here, though, as in order to get this save ready, I had to actually start it before the teams had got promoted, as we've got 264 rated. I'm pretty sure Clifton wasn't 64 literally a moment ago, and Liam Smith, you know, what a good re-signing. As it's time to sim a few games without Pasalic. He's gone on international duty playing for Croatia. That's a bit of a flex in front of the rest of the lads, as we only get a 2-2 draw with Harrogate Town here. And straight after that, with a reserve side in the cup, we beat Mansfield. Marriott the youngster scoring, which is a big deal. It's Tucky's rating up too. Could he be one of the players that Artell progresses? Still unsure yet, as we're going to go for a trio of simulated games. Right, this is momentum. A 2-0 win with Danny Rose and Charles Vernam. Literally 2 of my favourite players. And that should lift the lads up for another Blundell Park game. Have to play your home games and have to win your home games. As I've made a slight alteration as well. Had a glitch in the first game where the stands went green. They are back to Blundell Park red. Kieran Green will keep the ball. Malarkey playing left back at the moment as Vernam. That's just a bit away, but still will keep this ball alive. Green into Smith. It is Callum Ainley starting this game over Pasalic. Getting a bit of a rest from his days at Croatia, as we need to make the tackle, and we don't do just yet. It is Tranmere's time to shine. Harry Clifton, though, absolutely brilliant, and getting us on a counter, as we need to try and get forward here. Just dink that in. Okay, we've won a corner. We'll just keep on going. We've been liking the short ones, but this one we're going to cross in. Turnbull on the edge, and that is a penalty. Oh no, a free kick, which was awarded their way, actually. And now they might actually sneak through. We've got to make a tackle. Good save, Thomas Holy. And that was very close. It's been quite a close game, this one. Just don't do a Swindon. and see the game through. That's all we need to do. Come on, score straight away as well. Vernon, you're on thin ice, mate, because we've got Campbell. Do love Charlie Vernon, but Campbell's got a bit more pace about him as Malarkey. That is a superb cross and another crossing opportunity. Let's not waste this one, lads. Harry Clifton drilled low. If we just keep this one alive, Callum Ainley with a little header. Clifton back in the box, and Turnbull's been everywhere. Brilliant defending. We'd be winning if they didn't have him, as oh, this is a good opportunity though. Vernon looks on the wing for Callum Ainley, who needs to get this right. Callum Ainley drilling into the box, and oh my days, Leek has read that to perfection. And it's not going to be our day, is it? Unless we do a Notts County in the last minute right here. Vernon with a cross. Press them though, lads. That is the tactic the manager wants to play, and we are going to play it. Unless it goes wrong, which I wouldn't class it as so far, because Vernon's got the ball, and Charles Vernon's had a real big struggle of a game. As even Artel's been asked, what is the issue with Charles Vernon and most of your attackers? Which he calmly responds as he usually has been doing. It is a marathon, not a sprint, and he's happy with Vernon's performances. That's how I like my manager, not being hot-headed, and I love that he signed this man now up to a 70 rating. I'm not being funny, but we might have the best player in the league as he steps in for Newport, and he gets a goal. Still, the result overall isn't the greatest, and I'm just thinking maybe it's worth a chat. As David, nothing serious so far in the league. We aren't losing many games, we also aren't winning them. Is there a reason for that? Is there anything I can change to make sure that we play better and get a bit closer to the playoffs? He says to just trust him. In the next few games, we will score more goals and try and get into the playoffs. But I'm going to be a bit pessimistic. The next few games are very, very hard, with some very difficult teams to play. Honestly, look, we've got Salford, Gary Neville's team. The class of 92 own them. They've got a lot of money. As also after that, it is Bradford City and Stockport County, who won the league in real life. But hey, if you've got a manager in charge of the football club that you own, you've just got to back him and take his word for everything. As Salford starting with the ball here, Matty Lund into McLennan on this wing, and they've got around us too easy. This is not good. I don't mean by going more attacking to sacrifice the defence, but we could get a good run on here. Charles Vernon through the middle. He just needs to keep on going. It is Vernon caught by tilt. Bit better from him though. Vernon's been having a struggle as Curtis Thompson round the corner into Pasalic. It's into Danny Rose. We need them two to link up more. So we're into the second half. Still no goals from our attack, but Matty Wolf likes to score. Not on that occasion though, but this looks a good attack. Vernon, if he's through, it is Charles Vernon one-on-one with the goalkeeper, you know. We need the result here, and he has missed the chance. You have to be scoring it. Charles, mate, that is absolutely not on at all, but still, he plays the short corner. This is well worked. It's Charles Vernon to the back post. Is this the attacking move that the manager told us about? He finds Callum Ainley, who lost the ball, and we don't lose the game, but it is another score draw where we struggle to score a goal. Well, still not costing us so far, as this is a bigger game, I'd say. Bradford City away. Place every League 2 manager and team want to go. They are a very good outfit that will take a lot to destroy. And this is a danger man. If you don't know League 2 football, Poynton or Pointoon, whatever his name is for Bradford, he's a tricky youngster who's come from their academy, and Andy Cook's a top scorer. We've got to keep him quiet, as oh no, he's going to score. The youngster is going to score. It's a good save, Thomas Holy. But what are we doing? Holy moly, that was bad, as we almost lost the ball again in the middle. It falls to Pattison. Bradford all over us. We are in their home. It's Vale on the wing. We've gone in for a bad tackle. Walker now into Pattison again, who's ran straight past us. It's fallen to the youngster, who doesn't manage to score. And we survive somehow. Town under threat, but we might try and steal this here. That is a brilliant ball from Smith, and it's into Curtis Thompson, who strikes across net. Danny Rose has to be there, as that was a big chance for the Mariners still. And Kieran Green from range. Oh my days, Walker, that is a brilliant save. as we're going to try the short corner. Clifton into Vernon. I think them two are good friends off the field as Campbell with the ball in. Danny Rose nowhere near it. He's had to be patient as we've had to be patient. Growing into the game, 0-0 still at the break though. Okay, just don't let them dominate the entire game again. They will get their opportunities and Holy will save us. But can we clear the ball? We can't clear the ball. He's just done all the hard work and the defenders don't help him. Okay, so the attacking football that we're supposed to be playing is actually us being 1-0 down. Sure, they are a good team, but we should be better. We are without Pasalic still because of international duty as Danny Rose, please. We have to be level, come on. Still, they got the saving though, and this is last minute. If we are to get anything from Bradford, it has to happen now. Curtis Thompson, Campbell, make the move. Campbell, he does make the move. He's almost through. Needs to pull it back into Liam Smith, the left back or right back, whatever. We should have had a goal. Oh, and they couldn't prevent the corner. Right, I'm just going to whip this ball in. Please, Doug Tharm, win your header. It's just gone over the bar and the referee's blown the whistle. A defeat in Yorkshire for the Mariners. As after the game, Artel asked again about the style of football, which he seems to get annoyed by, saying it will work. I mean, that game, I can't lie myself, I didn't see any style of play being implemented. Is it a team problem? I think our players are very well-rounded and very well-rated for this division. As Pasalic is back, he's back from Croatia duty, keeping this guy happy as well. May become an issue later. If you're a Croat international playing in Sky Bet League 2 and not winning games, something's bound to go wrong. As this is it now, this is the best team in the league. I think anyway, on paper, they've got a better squad than Wrexham. More well-rounded, and I hate to say it, but a better manager in Chandler, which we've got to try and overcome as we start on the attack. We've got to do well on the attack. Very well. Come on, we've been just cruising for so long against a team that's going to be up there come end of the season. Be careful, lads, as Rosie fires. Good save, though. Good save. I'll give the goalkeeper that. Doug Tharm as well. That is a brilliant tackle from the centre-back. First time I've praised our defending as Green needs to go forward again. Green, just keeping it. He's a good little pivot player as that was a good run, Clifton. Just a little bit behind him as Vernon hits Thompson. We're going to keep this alive at the back. Pasalic now. I mean, they've got a really good team, but Pasalic should be better than all of their lads put together. A little bit of a glimpse there, but they've got the corner ball. We need to get that away as we manage to tackle him. Oh my days, and he's got another highlight on him. Doug Tharm, though, brilliant from our man at the back. And his tackle actually could lead to a huge chance here. Danny Rose doesn't have much pace. And how do you mess that pass up? Another 0-0 draw, which is starting to frustrate me because the playoffs will run away. That can soon disappear, as I'm not saying I'm going to be a hasty football manager, but my team right here that I own is in 16th. And our ambition is to make the playoff places, which we are 5 points off at the moment. That is quite big. After 15 games, I'm going to sit with Artel and say, David, we really need to step it up. If we aren't in the playoffs by 30 games gone, you might be forcing me into making a big decision.